Have you ever wondered why some struggles seem endless? Why no matter how hard you push, life keeps closing doors in front of you? Now, imagine for a moment how it would feel to finally break through those invisible walls, to feel the weight lifting from your chest and to step into a space where peace, strength, and clarity surround you completely. What you are about to experience here is more than just a simple reflection. It's a spiritual journey, a guided moment of connection where every word is designed to lead you deeper into divine presence, with Archangel Michael walking by your side as your protector and guide. Allow yourself to settle into this moment with me. Let me walk with you through this sacred space where heaven is already preparing to touch your life in ways you might not expect. You've been brought here for a reason, and every word you are about to hear has the power to speak directly to your heart, right where you are. So, take a breath. Put on your headphones if you have them, to fully immerse yourself in this experience. And make sure you stay with me until the very end. If you feel this message speaks to you, go ahead and like this video, subscribe to this channel, and open the door to receive more moments like this in your life. Let's begin. Take a slow, steady breath. And as you do, I invite you to picture yourself breathing in more than just air. With each inhale, imagine you're receiving light, divine energy filling every part of your being. Let your shoulders relax. Let your jaw unclench. You might notice your mind still racing with distractions or heavy thoughts, but don't resist them. Simply acknowledge them and let them pass, knowing that right here, right now, you're stepping into something sacred. Archangel Michael is drawing near, not waiting for you to be perfect, not expecting you to have all the answers, but coming exactly as you are, right in the middle of your weakness, your weariness, your searching. Feel, even now, how the pressure that's weighed you down for so long starts to soften. Close your eyes for a moment and envision a brilliant blue light descending upon you. It's soft but powerful, wrapping you in warmth and assurance. This is the presence of Archangel Michael. No longer distant, but standing right beside you. Let that light touch your forehead, your tired eyes, your lips that have whispered so many silent prayers, your heart that has carried more than it was ever meant to carry alone. Every part of who you are is seen right now by the heavens. Nothing has gone unnoticed. Not one tear, not one sigh, not one hope you were afraid to speak out loud. Stay here in this moment, knowing this isn't just empty words or pretty imagery. It's a real spiritual encounter. Breathe again, deeper this time, and allow that blue light to flow through your body, down your neck, into your arms, through your hands, all the way to your feet. Imagine every part of you being bathed in divine peace, clearing away every layer of tension, fear, or doubt. See how this presence begins to expand, filling the space around you, covering your home, surrounding the room where you sit. Nothing outside of this moment can touch you now. You are wrapped in divine safety. Archangel Michael places a cloak of protection on your shoulders, a mantle of light designed to shield you from the spiritual forces that have tried to wear you down. This is not just symbolic. Even if you can't see it with your natural eyes, your soul can feel it, like a gentle warmth, like a quiet strength rising within you. Accept this gift. Don't try to analyze it, simply receive it. As you continue to rest here, Michael whispers something into your spirit. You don't have to carry this battle by yourself any longer. You've tried to hold it all together, to fix what feels broken, to fight with everything you have left. But today, he invites you to surrender that burden. Think of it now. Name it in your heart. Whether it's a health struggle, a broken relationship, a financial weight, or an invisible fear that keeps following you, place it in his hands right now. Say silently, "I give this to you, Michael. I don't want to carry it alone anymore." As you breathe and release that burden, imagine Michael lifting his sword, flaming, radiant, unstoppable. Watch as he cuts through every spiritual chain that's held you captive, every lie that said you're not worthy, every fear that told you it's too late, every invisible resistance standing in the way of your peace. One by one, they fall away. Feel the release, the freedom, as if a heavy cloak has been lifted from your soul. Michael reminds you that the victory you long for doesn't come from your strength alone. You were never meant to fight this by yourself. The greatest courage you can show right now is letting go, letting heaven step in, accepting divine help even when you don't have it all figured out. And that's exactly what's happening here, in this moment. No judgment, no conditions, just love and strength, freely given. Stay right here, stay present. What comes next will take you even deeper. Take another breath, slower this time, and imagine standing before a door. It's a door you've tried to open many times, but for some reason, it never seemed to budge. Maybe you gave up trying, or maybe you convinced yourself that it just wasn't meant for you. But here you are again, standing in front of it, not by accident, but because you are finally ready to see what's on the other side. You don't have to force it open this time. You don't have to break through it with your own strength. Archangel Michael stands beside you again, his hand resting gently on your shoulder. He leans in and reminds you that you've always had the key. You just didn't realize it. That key isn't found in something external. It's not in your status, your resources, or your perfect understanding. The key has been with you all along. It's your faith, not a flawless faith, not a faith without questions or doubts, but a living, breathing, simple belief that even now, even after all you've been through, you can still trust that light will break through. So take a moment to breathe in that truth. Feel how that quiet trust begins to settle into your chest. Maybe you didn't come here expecting to feel this shift. Maybe part of you still wonders if it's real, and that's okay. Let that small seed of hope stay with you for just a moment longer. Because here's the thing about light. It doesn't take much to break through the darkness. Sometimes just the smallest flicker is enough. And as you stand here ready to step through that door in your spirit, let me gently remind you, if this moment has stirred something inside of you, if you feel the peace, the light, or even just the hope that you're not alone, I invite you to stay connected with us here. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel, not because you have to, but because you're building something bigger than yourself. A community of people walking the same road, looking for the same peace. And if you feel comfortable, leave a quiet message in the comments, something as simple as "I'm walking this journey too." That way others will see they're not the only ones standing here with open hearts. Now let's step forward together. See the door slowly opening, not by force, but by trust. As the door gives way, you don't see the full path ahead. You only see the next step. And that's all you need right now. Michael leans in once more and reminds you, you don't have to see the entire path. You only need the courage to take the next step. Take that step now, in your heart. Breathe as you move forward into that space of light, of new beginnings, of possibilities you couldn't see before. You don't have to rush. You don't have to know it all. Simply keep walking, knowing you are not walking alone. Let's continue together, moving deeper into this journey of release and inner victory. As you take that step, something begins to rise inside you, something you've likely carried for far too long but rarely dared to face head-on. It isn't the weight of the world around you. It isn't the people who misunderstood you or the circumstances that felt unfair. No, this is something deeper. It's the quiet but relentless voice of fear that's followed you through the years. The fear of failure, the fear of never being enough, the fear of losing what you hold dear, the fear that somehow, no matter what you do, it's just never going to change. Fear wears many masks. Sometimes it shows up as restlessness that keeps you awake at night. Other times, it speaks in whispers of self-doubt that tell you to give up before you even begin. Maybe it's been sitting quietly in the background so long that you started to believe it was part of who you are. But hear this now. Fear is not your identity. You were never created to live trapped by invisible chains. You were born to rise above them. Archangel Michael stands before you once again, but this time, his presence feels different, stronger, closer, more personal. He places his hand over your heart and speaks directly to that hidden place within you. It's time to stop living under the weight of fear. It's time to stop believing the darkness has the final word. It's time to remember the power that was placed inside you from the very beginning. And as he speaks, he raises his sword again, not toward the world around you, but toward the lies you've believed about yourself. With every movement, the light of that sword cuts through shame, through guilt, through the heaviness of everything you thought you had to carry alone. Feel that weight lifting now. Feel the fire of truth burning away what no longer serves you. Feel the light filling those empty spaces where fear once lived. You are standing on open ground now, under a vast and endless sky. In the distance, you see a dark cloud rolling in, an image of all the fears you once held onto. But this time, you don't turn away. You don't run. You don't shrink back. You lift your head, steady your breath, and declare silently, but boldly in your heart, I am not afraid. I will not be ruled by fear. I choose to believe in the light. I choose to believe in victory. I choose to believe I am not alone. In that moment, Michael places something new in your hands, a sword of light, not just his, but now yours to carry. It's not a weapon of violence, but a symbol of spiritual authority. You lift it high, and as you do, that dark cloud begins to dissolve, not because you forced it to, but because the light within you has become stronger than the fear in front of you. Feel that freedom. Feel that shift. Feel the truth sinking deeper than it ever has before. Michael's voice returns, steady and sure. Your victory begins inside of you. The moment you stop letting fear have control, the path ahead will open. Doors will open. Battles will shift. Miracles will unfold. Not because of your strength alone, but because you dared to believe you are already surrounded by divine power greater than anything you face. And in that quiet realization, you feel your heart beating with a new rhythm. You're no longer the same person who stood at the start of this journey. Something has awakened. Something has changed. Stay here with that awareness, breathing it in, letting it settle deeper into your soul. You are safe. You are seen. You are free. Let's move forward now, toward the next part of this sacred journey. Now that you stand lighter, freer, and more present than before, notice how your awareness begins to shift. It's as if a gentle fog that once clouded your mind starts to lift, revealing clarity you hadn't known was waiting for you all along. You begin to sense possibilities you once overlooked, directions you never dared to consider, and ideas that had been quietly whispering within you, waiting for the moment you'd finally be ready to listen. Picture yourself on a path now, not wide or crowded, but narrow and peaceful. It winds forward slowly, showing you only the next few steps at a time. There's no rush. There's no need to see the whole map. You are exactly where you need to be, and Archangel Michael walks beside you as a steady, unwavering presence. He leans in close, almost as if to share a secret, and you hear these words. You don't need to have it all figured out. You just need the courage to take the next step. And so you breathe again, easier this time, knowing that small steps are enough. You begin to notice quiet nudges in your spirit. Maybe someone's face comes to mind, someone you need to forgive or reach out to. Maybe you remember a dream you once had but abandoned long ago. Maybe a new idea is beginning to take shape inside you. Don't dismiss these stirrings, even if they seem small or insignificant. They are seeds of possibility, waiting to be planted. Archangel Michael reminds you now that divine answers don't always arrive like lightning from the sky. Often they come gently, like a whisper, like a tiny crack of light breaking through. And just as you open your heart to these simple inspirations, something even more beautiful begins to happen. Picture a soft rain beginning to fall, not on your skin, but on your soul. Each drop carries with it unseen blessings, quiet solutions, subtle shifts that are already beginning to work in your life. Feel this spiritual rain soaking into every part of you, washing away the weight of confusion, refreshing the parts of your heart that have been tired and dry for far too long. And in this moment of renewal, Michael places his hand on your head again and speaks softly. It's time to trust what you feel deep inside. It's time to stop leaning only on what you see and start leaning on the greater wisdom that's already within you. You begin to understand now. The answers you seek may not always come wrapped in certainty, but they will come through small doors, quiet moments, and unexpected encounters. All you have to do is keep walking, keep trusting, keep letting go of the need to control every outcome. Feel the peace settling deeper now, grounding you. There is no need to rush, no need to panic. Everything you need is already being prepared for you. And as you stand here, bathed in light and clarity, you realize you are ready to keep moving, ready to receive what comes next, not with fear, but with faith. Stay here a little longer, breathing in the peace. We are almost there. The journey is nearly complete. Breathe with me once more. Slow, steady, open. You've come so far, and yet the most important moment is right here, right now. You've let go of the weight you carried. You've faced your fear. You've opened your heart to new clarity. And now Archangel Michael stands before you one last time on this journey, not to give you something more, but to remind you of what you already have, the ability to trust, to surrender, to live in peace no matter what life looks like on the outside. Take a moment and think about all the prayers you've carried in your heart, the ones you've spoken out loud and the ones you've held in silence, the cries that no one else heard, the hopes that felt too fragile to share. Picture yourself now, gently gathering them all in your hands. Every worry, every longing, every dream. See yourself placing them carefully into the hands of the divine, trusting that heaven is already holding what you once tried to carry alone. And in this surrender, feel the peace settle deeper than ever before. Not a peace that comes because everything is perfect, but a peace that reminds you that you don't have to fight alone. You never did, and you never will. You are surrounded, you are protected, you are guided. Archangel Michael leans in one last time, whispering, "Remember this feeling, remember this peace. You can return here anytime you need. You are never alone." And just like that, you feel his presence begin to lift. Not because he is leaving you, but because you've been reminded that you carry this light within you. Now, before you open your eyes, take a deep breath. Hold it for a moment and release it slowly. Let it be your silent declaration. I am free. I am safe. I am guided. And now, as we bring this journey to a close, I invite you to keep walking this path with us. There are more moments waiting for you on this channel, more prayers, more reflections, more light to guide you. So if this journey spoke to your heart, go ahead and like this video to help others find their way here too. Subscribe to the channel so you won't miss the next moment of peace waiting for you. And don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you're the first to know when new messages are shared. Take a moment to leave a comment below. Share your experience, your story, or simply let us know you were here. Your voice matters, and someone else might need to hear what you've discovered today. Let's grow this community of light, one heart at a time. Thank you for walking this sacred path with me. Go in peace. You are never alone.